Today I'm taking a drive through snowy Red Rock Canyon, just outside of Las Vegas. Anytime it snows in or around Red Rock is always a great excuse to take in the scenic drive. Along the way, I'll point out some interesting geological features of this beautiful natural landscape. Red Rock Canyon is located just 20 miles from the Las Vegas Strip and is about a half-hour drive. If you've never been here, you will be amazed at how close this natural beauty is to the man-made glitz of the Vegas Strip. So stick around and let's enjoy Red Rock together. Good morning. Today I'm going to take a drive through Red Rock. When it dumps snow in the Sierra, that usually means that we're going to get snow in Mount Charleston, and if it's a really, really heavy snowstorm, like it has been for the past couple of days in the Sierra Nevada, that almost definitely means we're going to get snow at the lower elevations as well. And you can see directly in front of me that the Red Rock Escarpment did get a dusting of snow yesterday. We're going to drive over to Red Rock and see how far down in elevation the snow came. Although I don't think it came down too far because I can see Turtlehead Peak. I've hiked Turtlehead Peak. I think the elevation of Turtlehead is around 6,000 feet. But anyway, I don't see any snow on Turtlehead. But I do see some snow in the mountains just beyond it, the La Madre Mountains. So anyway, this is going to be fun. I love seeing snow in Vegas. I love seeing snow anywhere, period. So check it out. Might even fly the drone. I did my research. I looked on the Red Rock Canyon website, and apparently it is okay to fly a drone in Red Rock. I didn't think it was. You can't fly a drone in the La Madre Mountain Wilderness, which is just beyond Red Rock, or the Rainbow Mountain Wilderness. Anyway, I'm driving on Nevada 160, commonly referred to as Blue Diamond Highway, and then I'm going to make a right coming up here onto Nevada 159. We're coming up on Nevada 159 here at this intersection. Also, this should be interesting because they tend to have a reservation system in place at Red Rock during the non-summer months. I didn't make a reservation, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get in and drive around. You do have to pay to get into Red Rock unless you have a National Parks Pass. That does work at Red Rock, even though Red Rock is not a national park. I'm driving what most would consider the back way to get into Red Rock. The town that we're passing by right here on the left, that is the town of Blue Diamond. It's one of my favorite places here in, I wouldn't call it Vegas, but the Vegas Valley. There's a little restaurant in that town called Cottonwood Station. It's a great place to get a beer at. So directly in front of us, you can see snow up in the mountains. That mountain right up there is Mount Wilson, and then we're starting to see Rainbow Mountain peek over the hill over there. Yeah, so it's looking like the snow didn't come down too low. There have been times when it has snowed significantly, and where I'm driving right now has definitely seen a good inch or two of snow. The structure on the left used to be for a place called Bonnie Springs, which sadly has been sold to developers. We're driving by Mount Wilson, part of the Red Rock Escarpment, also known as the Keystone Thrust Fault. I had to pull over for a quick stop to see the ice on the side of the road. It may be trivial to most, but I do absolutely love cold weather, and whenever it freezes overnight or there is snow, I'm easily lured in. Passing by on the left is a great place to enjoy a beautiful and free overlook of Red Rock. It is a small parking lot with public restrooms. Right here on the right is a great place to go horseback riding. I forget the name of their company, but yeah, you can do a horseback guided ride through Red Rock, and I think they do sunset dinners. That is something I definitely want to do. Okay, we're making our left turn into Red Rock. It is Red Rock, not Red Rocks, because of the red rock over there. Pro tip. I know, because I used to call it Red Rocks when I first moved here, but it is Red Rock. And if you're a climber, I know that one of your guides calls it Red Rocks, but it's not Red Rocks, it's Red Rock. That guide is improperly naming this place.
You can enjoy by car, bicycle, or foot, but either way you still need to pay a fee. Cars are $20, motorcycles are $10, bicycles are $8, and to walk in is $5. If you have a National Parks Pass, that will get you into Red Rock, but in the winter months they have a timed entry reservation policy. So you have to make a reservation on recreation.gov. And even if you have a National Parks Pass, they're still going to charge you $2 to make a reservation and get in. The first spot to park and enjoy the beauty is at Calico Hills. This is the best place to take in the Aztec sandstone, which is the red rock for which Red Rock Canyon is named. The red color is from the presence of oxidized iron in the rock. At the second parking lot for Calico Hills, the rock formations here are a very popular spot for climbers. In fact, Red Rock is renowned for its world-class climbing, giving Yosemite a run for its money. I'm always on the lookout for little dots or climbers roping up on the hills. While I am quite amazed at the feats of climbers, this is one sport I have no desire to attempt. Hiking is just fine for me. The Sandstone Quarry parking lot, which is the third parking lot along the 13-mile drive, is where to park if you're going to hike Turtlehead Peak or Calico Tanks. I've hiked to both of these spots and they both have beautiful views at the end. Another thing along the 13-mile road to be aware of is the presence of desert tortoises, and many signs along the road will point this out. Coming into view is Turtlehead Peak. I often like to drive the 13-mile Red Rock Scenic Drive as a way of doing a lazy hike. I get all the beauty of a hike at a nice slow pace without the effort of a hike. Not that I'm against hiking, because I've hiked quite a few places in Red Rock, but sometimes, well, I'm lazy. The fourth parking lot along the drive is High Point Overlook at 4,771 feet of elevation. If you're doing the drive and only stop at one spot, this would be my pick, with its sweeping views of Red Rock National Conservation Area and the Keystone Thrust Escarpment. One of the things that fascinates me most about Red Rock is its relationship to the Sierra Nevada. Yes, in a way, they are related. The Red Rock Escarpment is what is known as the Keystone Thrust Fault. This is the nearby mountains jutting up out of the earth. You can see that the red and tan sandstone cliffs are actually overlaid at the top by much older limestone. 65 million years ago, when the oceanic plate began subducting the North American plate, the same forces that created the Sierra Nevada also created the Keystone Thrust. It is considered to be one of the best examples of this type of thrusting fault for geologists to study. But personally for me, I like it because I feel a bit closer to the Sierra Nevada. Speaking of the Keystone Thrust, this parking lot on the right takes you to the Keystone Thrust hiking trailhead. Geological features aren't the only fascinating points of interest in Red Rock. There are also hiking trails that take you to petroglyphs within the canyon. The right turn coming up takes you to the Petroglyph Wall Trail and also Rocky Gap Road, which is an off-road high-clearance trail that you can do to get into Red Rock without having to pay the entrance fee. There are a number of parking lots along the 13-mile drive, but my favorite is one that you'll most likely miss if you aren't paying attention, which is why I like it, because it's usually deserted. The Red Rock Wash Overlook gives you 360 views from a central vantage point. The La Madre Mountains and the beginning of the Keystone Thrust are some of the views from this spot. You are also closer to the rust-striped Bridge Mountain, Rainbow Mountain, and Mount Wilson of the Red Rock Escarpment. As you begin to turn towards the east, the smaller hill on the other side of Nevada 159 is Blue Diamond Hill, named so because of the gypsum quality that is mined from this small mountain. And as we almost complete the 360 view, we are presented with the Calico Hills and Turtlehead Peak before winding back at the beginning of the Keystone Thrust. The end of the 13-mile scenic drive drops you back onto Nevada 159. Taking a left takes you back to the Strip, but taking a right keeps the views coming as you head towards Nevada State Park, Spring Mountain Ranch, and further down to the town of Blue Diamond. Thank you so much for joining me on this drive through Red Rock Canyon. Please hit that like button, leave me a comment. I love responding to comments. And remember to subscribe and ring the bell for future notifications and videos. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next adventure.